Hello, you beautiful people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Today is what? Saturday. hope y'all doing all good. Look, I got a question. This question is for the California court system. I got a question for the judges in California that works the different circuits. This question is also for all the lawyers in California that works the different courts, that practice different laws, right? And this for the public defenders too. And no disrespect to the police or insults or cursing to the police, right? Gotta respect them. But this question is for all the judges in the state of California that sits on the bench in the different court systems, right? And this question is for all the lawyers, attorneys, prosecution or defense, right? So here we go. I had a case that I was fighting, right? And a lawyer blocked my case. And I was sitting there talking to the attorney about my case. And then she kept telling me that it is set in stone, right? Okay. So once it's set in stone, that means that there's nothing I can do. Correct, right? Okay. So the lawyer blocked my case. So every time I go to a court clerk and try to file my case, I can't file it because it's blocked, right? Because the attorney blocked my case, because I was sitting there talking to her and about my case, and I had on a nice little suit and tie and stuff. Nice, not expensive, not too flamboyant or nothing like that, but something simple. So I was sitting there talking to the attorney, and while I was sitting there talking to her about it, she kept telling me that my case is set in stone, right? Because set in stone means once it is set in stone, there's nothing you can do. Okay. And I'm sitting there talking to her, and then all of a sudden, she hits a button under her desk, and the next thing I know, security came in on me, and then they escorted me out the building, right? And she had blocked my case, so every time I go up to go file my case, I can't file it because it's blocked. But she told me that my case is set in stone, and once it's set in stone, there's nothing I can do. So here's my counter argument to every judge in California that sits on the different benches, and every attorney and every lawyer, and no disrespect to the police whatsoever, right? But here's the question. If it is set in stone, right? What happens when I take a sledgehammer and hit a stone, a wall, a rock, concrete, and a building block, and they all crack? Is it really set in stone? Remember, the attorney told me that my case is set in stone, and once it's set in stone, there's nothing I can do, right? But my counter argument is this: if it is set in stone, what happens when I take a sledgehammer and hit a stone, a wall, a rock, concrete, and a building block, and they all crack? Is it really set in stone? You know what I'm saying? And on the case that I was fighting, there is no statute of limitations on the truth. So the attorney told me that my case was set in stone, and also blocked my case as a way of stumbling me, and then try to discourage me from filing my case. So every time I go up to the clerk to go file my case is blocked. But now my counter argument is this: if my case is set in stone, okay, what happens when I take a sledgehammer and hit a stone, a wall, a rock, concrete, and a building block, and they all crack? Is it really set in stone? Okay? And I pose this question to every judge that sits on the bench in California, to every lawyer that work in the state of California, and every attorney, whether prosecution or defense. And I pose this question to the public defenders, and and this question is also to the police too. But no disrespect or insults or cursing or swearing to the police whatsoever. But that's just me. But I'm asking this question: if it is set in stone, like the lawyer told me, my counter argument is this: what happens when you take a sledgehammer and hit a stone, a wall, a rock, concrete, and a building block, and they all crack? Is it really set in stone? And that's the question I have for you judges. Okay? But anyway, nice talking to you beautiful people again. Have a nice day.